Hey Rhinos, this is Anna here with your RQ Challenge Day 15. We're going to do a little low back stretch sequence. I know a lot of you guys have been sitting down for days on end at computer desks or on couches. So hopefully this will help provide a little bit of relief for all of you. Now, you don't need any equipment to participate. There are a couple pieces of equipment I'm going to give you the option to use. I have first a rolled up towel that I'm going to use at the end, as well as a couch cushion. It will just serve as a bolster. Now, neither of these things are required, but if you would like to use them, go ahead and grab them now. That way you'll have them at the end so you don't have to move or do anything. So we're gonna start standing. Go ahead and find a wide-legged position and place a bend in those knees. Grab your opposite elbows and release the head and the neck down. We're going to start our breathing technique here, okay? So inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. If you have to breathe through your mouth, it's no problem, but continue here. Find a smooth, even paced breath in and out through the nose. Feel the sides of your lower back lengthening as you relax. Releasing the head, releasing the neck. Let's find 3 more breaths here. And as you inhale, bring the hands to the hips, press through the feet and bring the torso all the way up. Then we'll step the feet together and make our way down onto the floor. Now for this floor stretch, start by rotating the right leg out, bend the knee, and bring the sole of the foot into that inner left thigh. Take an inhale here, and as you exhale, turn slightly to the left. Take another inhale, and we're going to slowly begin to round the spine. So we're not reaching for the foot here. We're simply relaxing the upper neck, tucking the chin into our chest. Come back to your breath here. If your shoulders feel tense, just turn the palms so that they're facing the ceiling. Then you can resist the urge to press into the ground. We want to feel a stretch and an opening through the right side of the back. So keep the chin close to the chest and continue to breathe. Let the right hip and sit bone remain rooted into the floor. And take the hands and bring them to the outer side of the left leg. Again, we're just feeling into the stretch on the side of the right body. And we're trying to access the deeper layers of our muscles here. So it does take a little bit of patience. Take about 5 more breaths. Remember to keep the chin tucked into the chest. Inhale, come back to the center and roll up, letting the head be the last thing that comes. Okay. Then we'll send that right leg out. Turn the left leg out from that hip and bring the sole of the left foot into the right thigh. Inhale here. Exhale, turn toward that right leg. Take another inhale, and as you exhale, just begin to round the spine. Tuck the chin into your chest. Feel that stretch through the outer side of the left body. And again, if you feel a tenseness in your shoulders, just turn the palms. Let the shoulder blades relax as you breathe. Keeping the left hip and sit bone rooted into the floor. Walk those hands to the outside of that right leg. As you continue to breathe, keeping that upper back rounded. And keeping the chin close to the chest. Just requires a focus on our breath to access those deeper layers of tissue. Five more breaths here. And you slowly walk the hands back to the middle and roll the spine up with the head being the last thing to come. Now we'll send those legs straight out. Rotate them away. Bring the soles of the feet together. So this was going to put your hips in the right position and your ankles in the right position. Then I want you to spread them apart, okay? Bring the hands just onto the toes or the ankle. And now we're going to go into the center of the spine. So the stretch we just did, we tapped into the right side, then the left side. So now we're going to go right down the middle. So take an inhale to lengthen. And as you exhale, again, continue to round that upper back. Tucking the chin into the chest. Now, what you feel and how you feel it is going to be different for everybody. So if you don't feel much of a stretch here yet through the center of your spine, you can take your sit bones and gently scoot them back. But remember, you want to keep the upper back rounded and the chin tucked into the chest. Take 5 more breaths here together. And inhale, slowly roll all the way up again, letting the head be the last thing. Now bring the knees together, soles of the feet to the ground, and we're going to slowly lower all the way down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Perfect. Now press through the heels to lift the hips, and we're going to take these hips over to the right. Now I'm going to lift my legs. Now depending on how flexible you are here, how much mobility you have, you can keep the knees together, or you can take this right leg, wrap it over the left. Arms are going to come out to a goalpost, and we'll just let both of those knees fall over to the left side. And find your breath here. We're trying to find space here in the right side of the body. So you can move the knees up or down. Just find a position where you can feel that space in the back. Coming back to that breath. The breath is what allows our muscles to gently relax. When we hold the breath, everything sort of tenses up. We're not really stretching anything. So the key to finding that relief is to keep the attention on the inhale and the exhale. 5 more breaths. Inhale, we'll bring those legs back up to the center. Hips come to the middle. Drop the soles of the feet to the ground. Lift the hips, take them over to the left side. And then you can lift, keep the knees together, or again, wrap that left leg around the right, whatever you did on the opposite side, and allow the knees to go down to the right side. Again, you can move the knees closer to that right arm or further away, whatever allows you to feel more lengthening through the left side of the body. And just come into that breath. Feel an expansion of your lower back as you inhale. And relax the shoulders and the hips as you exhale. 5 more breaths. Inhale, bring the legs back to the center. Hug those knees into the chest. Feel the low back lengthen just a bit more. And then let the legs extend all the way down. Now, this is where you would want to have perhaps your towel or your couch cushion. Now, if you don't have either of those things, just bend the knees so the soles of the feet come to the ground and let the knees rest together. Okay, this will help to keep length in your lower back. If you do have your props, we're going to take the couch cushion under the knees and the towel under the low back, just that lower part of the spine where the arch is located. And you'll feel that support there. Allowing the arms to come down by your sides. Rotating the shoulders open so the palms are facing the ceiling. And just come back to your breath. You can hang out here as long as you'd like. I usually like to give myself at least 5 minutes just to relax my body and release my muscles. If your body felt pretty tight while you were going through that, I encourage you to do it one more time. If we haven't moved a lot yet, sometimes we can feel a sort of stickiness in our body, right? It won't really allow us to relax. So going through these stretches 2 times, maybe 3 times, you'll really start to feel the relief. And that'll only take you 20 to 30 minutes maybe to go through it a few times. So thank you guys so much for joining me. You can take a time-lapse video of yourself doing this, or just comment and let us know that you took today's challenge, and let us know how that affected you, how you felt afterward. Have a wonderful day, Rhinos.